Welcome to our underground instant sales funnel video. In this video, you're going to find a simple but proven method, a strategy that you can use to set up a sales funnel that very few people are doing, that it converts like crazy, number one, and number two, it makes some serious weekly instant cash for you. No having to wait for monthly payouts from affiliate commissions, no having to wait for networks to give you bi-weekly checks, but instant cash into your account, done in a pretty creative way. Now, while the components themselves are not anything new, if you're looking for a magic button, I'm sorry to tell you that it doesn't exist. The actual strategy and how we pull these things together is different, and it's new, and it's our secret sauce to make this whole thing work. What you are about to learn will free you up some serious cash flow, which is one of the main issues that us marketers have early on in our careers, early on in our businesses. That that cash flow turnover. It's nothing worse than being able to create $10,000, $20,000 in commissions, but then you have to wait 30, 45 days to get it. And so you're pretty much out of business because you're broke until you get over that first hump. If you're already in a place where you can, you have some funds available to market, then this will just add to that and give you some funding for new projects and things that you may have been putting on the back burner. So with that said, let's get started. This system is easy to execute. There's no SEO whatsoever needed. You can do SEO later to supplement the system, but the way that we're going to show you how to get the traffic in and have it convert won't require any of that. It won't require any social marketing, any video marketing, anything like that that people are teaching right now. And I'm not saying that these things don't work. They do, and they all have their place. It's just a little bit more time and effort than this system is going to require. I know when I first started out, and a few people that the marketers that I talk to who are newbies still today, they want something simple that they can do, to make a few $100s per week. That was it. That's what most people want when they're first starting out, because they want to be able to get out of their job situation. They most often fail because there's so much information out there. And even in us mid-level marketers and advanced marketers, there's so much information out there. It's tempted to just sort of get paralysis of analysis, and you're always reading, always learning, and you chalk it up to always learning, but actually you're getting overloaded, and it causes you not to take action. All right. Now some people are just plain lazy, and they want the easy button, like in the Staples commercial, but that'll never happen, because everybody who's earned anything has either had a tactic that was short-lived, or they put the work in to build something that can actually, crank out the profits that they're looking for. Anyway, long story short, I knew that building a responsive list could be very, very profitable. And actually, as you watch this video right now, you're probably on someone's list that sends you email promotions every week. And the marketers who are good list builders, they make the most money in internet marketing, in this make money niche. And if you follow some of the big product launches or that are out there in the internet marketing community, then you know exactly who has the massive list of subscribers and who's making tons of money. And those guys, they don't hide anywhere. They're always right there in your face. So those are the marketers with the huge list. So one way or another, if you really want to make it online, you really want to get the type of passive income and push button profits that you've always dreamed of, you're going to have to eventually build a list. I don't care if you're starting off as an affiliate manager, affiliate marketer. Ask the best CPA marketer out there. I happen to personally know a guy who's doing 6 figures, sometimes 5 figures a day in CPA. A day, I said, yes. So that's each and every 24 hours. And his core strategy, which separates him from the other CPA marketers who send traffic to an offer and hit or miss, and then that traffic is done, is that he gathers the data. He gathers the list. He gets the list first. He makes people opt in first. Then he promotes to them over and over and over again, and he sends them through a funnel of one offer, and then if they like that, and kind of segment off and go to another offer. If you got a credit repair product, then he knows you may be having financial issues, and he gives you this product, and it just goes on. And he's providing value to the customers, kind of filtering out and giving them products and services that they would need that fits their current situation, and at the same time it's squeezing cash out that list like you wouldn't believe. So it doesn't matter what, my point is, it doesn't matter what market you're in, the people who build the list win. Now, the difference between your average list building course and this video that you're about to watch is that most list building courses, most people, they tell you to give away something for free in exchange for someone's name and email address. All right, that's the typical list building 101 strategy. And sure, that works, but if you don't know how to monetize your list, guess what? You're not going to make any money. You're not going to make any immediate cash. You'll just have a nice, pretty list sitting there. You'll have a pretty Aweber screenshot that you can show someone that says, look at my 2,000 subscribers. How much did you make? Oh, nothing yet, but I hope to. That's not what you want. That's not where you want to be. What you want, what I believe what you want, is to be able to get paid fast and build a list at the same time. And that's the concept that you're going to learn inside this video. It's really, really important that you follow this all the way through and even watch it again. Take your time, view the whole thing so that you understand the system. If you skip through, fast forward through one part, and you don't know what you've missed, or you just close it up and try to go take action without getting the secret sauce that I'm going to tell you, then pretty much you're going to render yourself ineffective. It's going to be useless for you. So take some time to watch this whole thing. I promise you that at the end it will all make sense to you, and you'll be on your way to making some serious, consistent weekly cash. Alright, so let's get started. So what we're going to be doing with this process is pretty simple. We're going to be answering the question, how do I build a list and make immediate cash at the same time? The process, we'll just say building a list while getting paid for it up front, is relatively straightforward. Don't worry, you're not going to have to create your own products or anything like that. The entire system is so easy to set up that you could be up and running today. So like we said, most people start off by building lists, by giving away stuff for free and then try to monetize it with follow-up emails and things like that. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's much better to try to get paid instantly, directly into your PayPal account while building your subscribers. And here's how we're going to accomplish this. First of all, I'm going to show you on the screen. We're going to create a high converting squeeze page. Alright, a high converting squeeze page that's going to have our own little secret twist to it, where we can capture name and email addresses. Alright, and we're going to immediately, after the traffic comes here to the squeeze page, and we've customized this using our tactic, we're going to immediately redirect our traffic to a 100% commission affiliate product. So that they opt in, they get added to the list. Then they immediately get redirected to a 100% commission sales letter for a 100% commission product. And I'm going to tell you where to find these. There's a lot of these programs out there. There's a lot of these where you sell a product and you promote a product, you get 100% of the commission sent to you instantly in your PayPal account as if it was your own product. At that point, the instant payment clicks in your account and the product gets delivered. Now it's important to mention, just in case you haven't realized, that even if they say no to this product and don't purchase it, you still have them on your list, just as if you were going to have a free product. So there's no difference here, except that you're getting paid up front to build your list. So as you can see, this is a very, very simple process. There are tons of 100% commission affiliate programs out there, and like I said, you'll learn exactly which ones to use. Now, obviously, you're going to need an autoresponder services. Now, the best one I can recommend that's out there, the dollar trial, is Aweber. They're trusted, and their deliverability rate is great. We've used them with no problem. We also put some other options that may be a better fit for you in the resources section. So if you don't have an account, you can you can check out the resources section and look at those options, or you can go to Aweber and sign up for their dollar trial and to get started with that. But you definitely will need some sort of autoresponder to make this entire process work. Now, you're also going to need web hosting. Web hosting where you can host a squeeze page and any other to control the redirections. Now, if you already have your own hosting, then that's fine. But if you don't, I would strongly recommend checking out the hosting options in the resource section. We went out of our way to find the best options that has the compatibility and the back office, the dashboards, and some of the extras that you would like for the cheapest amount. So you can get the cheapest plan there for less than, I believe, less than $10 a month. Some options are less than $5 a month, and it's not going to be bad. Plus, they'll provide really good customer service. So, we host almost all of our sites with the options mentioned in the resource section. You can check those out and see which ones fit your needs. Even beyond the system, you might as well pick a host that you're going to be comfortable with all across the board for your business. Other than that, that's it, folks. That's the only two things you need to make the system work. Sorry if you were expecting some long list of tools that you would need, but between the hosting and the autoresponder, you have enough, for 3 to 4 figures per week using this system. You're not going to be a millionaire overnight, but I don't know too many people that would frown upon $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 passively per month extra added to your income. And that's before you even scale this thing out. This system, I just want to give you a little sneak peek into what's to come further down the video. And just in case you're judging it on its simplicity, this system can be taken for what it is right here on the screen and can be scaled out into a $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 a month operation. The reason I know this is because it's being done right now. I've seen it done firsthand. So we'll show you how to. I'll tell you exactly how to scale it out and what you need to do before you get to that point. But I just don't want you to be. When I first put it to the test, the simplicity was just too simple for me. I just couldn't believe that this is why. You have $5,000 a month will make or break some people right now. That could change their life completely. You're talking about mortgages paid, cars paid, marketing expenses paid. If you want to spend $2,000 a month on pay-per-click or whatever it is that you want to use, that's sort of that's life-changing money. And it's not $100,000 like you see in a lot of these sales letters, but that is real solid income that comes to you directly without having to wait for affiliate payouts. So I just wanted to bring that into reality for you, and I want to move on to the section where we're going to talk about how to actually get the traffic down. The traffic is what makes all of this work, and where to get the traffic from is the fuel to this whole system. So we're going to play close. I want you to pay close attention to this traffic segment because this, quite honestly, could make or break the entire system. The traffic that you're going to start with, and I stress start, is with solo ads. Solo ads are solo mailings to people's lists that have already gone out and spent money on advertising, promoting their products, and so on, and they have a list of customers, or list of subscribers. And they're going to give you the opportunity to send your offer to their list for an upfront fee. So it may be a $200 fee or a $100 fee, and they can promise X amount of clicks. This number is going to be useful for you later because you're going to want to know this, how much they're charging and how many clicks they can guarantee and things like that, because you'll be able to determine your profit before you even mail their list. Before you even decide to work with them, you'll know how much you're going to make approximately. Now, it's important to mention that once you get rolling and you build your list of, let's say, 500 subscribers from solo ads, you're going to start doing what they call ad swaps, okay, with other marketers, other people in your niche to get your list even bigger. Now keep in mind, you're going to offset the cost of the solo ad because you're going to have all these instant payments coming into you that you're going to be receiving from redirecting the traffic from your squeeze page to the 100% commission product. All right. Now you have a list of 500 people who have subscribed. Some of them have even sent you money up front. Okay. You take that 500 list of subscribers, you do an ad swap with somebody else who has a 500 list of just as responsive subscribers, and guess what? You have 1,000 subscribers, 500 of which who haven't even seen your initial offer yet, which means more instant money coming. Hope this is making sense. And then you can ad swap again, and then you'd have 1,000 and 1,000, so now you have 2,000 subscribers. That's how you can build a list really quickly. A lot of people talk negatively about ad swaps, and done incorrectly, you can get very marginal results. But done the right way, picking the right people to work with, choosing the right list, can add a tremendous boost of subscribers and profit to your bottom line. So I hope you're staying with me and you understand this concept, because what you're learning right here is very, very powerful, and this works every single time. Every single time you try to set up a profitable income stream without fail, if you just carry out the system as laid out in here in this video. My partners and I have made some very serious money doing exactly what I'm telling you right here to do. This is, it's that type of system. One of the keys that keeps this whole system moving is the fact that you're promoting something that's going to pay you out 100% commissions instantly to your PayPal account. And that's one of the reasons why it allows you to keep the momentum going of purchasing the swaps and purchasing the advertising, getting the traffic, building a list, having more people take and send you instant cash, and then it keeps flowing. If you had to wait 60 days in between getting the cash and purchasing another ad swap or more advertising, this system would be scaled down dramatically, because there would be a big delay in between. The momentum would be killed. So this is why it's crucial that you find 100% commission products. So for now, just forget about ClickBank and the other affiliate networks. I'm not saying that it can't be done with them. It's just that you're going to have to wait the 2 weeks for your money. And if it's your first ClickBank check, you're going to have to wait longer. Some affiliate networks will make you wait 2 months. 2 months, 60 days. There's no way an affiliate marketer who is limited on funds and just getting started or just strapped, doesn't have the cash flow, then you can't wait that long to get your money. It's painful. I've been there, trust me. So this is one of the major disadvantages that a newbie runs up against when starting out. They don't have the capital to kind of keep their campaigns going, and the affiliate networks don't pay out fast enough. Alright, so here's the secret sauce to make this whole strategy work. Okay, first thing you want to do is find a product to promote, like we said, that has 100% commission on every sale that you make. Watch for upsells, because some of them have back-end offers that pay out 100% commissions on them as well. So this thing could get really nasty, and I say that in a good way. You're talking about 100% up front, and you're getting 100% of the upsell. I mean, it's ridiculous. And you didn't have to create the product. Just a few years ago, you had no options like this. Where are we going to find these products? Well, the affiliate network that has tons of them is RapBank. So if you Google RapBank, or if you just go to rapbank.com, you'll see it's the Instant Commission Vault. You want to go there, and you see right now they have 1,327 products. Okay? You want to go here and sign up for a free affiliate account. And it shouldn't take you longer than 5 minutes to sign up for your free membership. Now, the reason why you want to find the product first that you're going to promote is because it's going to influence the actual ad copy that you use on the squeeze page. So once you log in, you'll find that RapBank ranks their products in the order of their profitability, how well they're selling. Typically speaking, the more popular, they actually rank it by how popular it is, but you can figure the more popular the product is, that the better it converts in most cases. So once you find a product that you'd like to promote, you just need to get the affiliate link, and then it's time to create your squeeze page. If you're familiar with Microsoft Front Page and you have a copy of it, that is a pretty simple, straightforward, what you see is what you get type of web editor, and you can do that. But there's some better options that have come along since Front Page was first developed for the, in the early 2000s. For the updated version, I highly recommend Optimized Press, which is a WordPress theme. It'll allow you to create squeeze pages automatically. You don't have to do any coding or anything like that. You just put things where you want it to go, and you hook up your Aweber, and your squeeze page will be live. Now, it is a pricier option, but you do get lifetime usage out of that. If you want to look at some alternative methods, some alternative templates for squeeze pages, check out the resources section, and you'll find some templates that you can use to get started pretty quickly. And with you can just load those into an HTML editor, change the wording, and hook it up to your Aweber. Okay, so that's for design. Now let's get into the actual details of building the squeeze page and the components that it needs to have. If you don't know what a squeeze page is all this time after watching so far, basically it's a simple one-page website that's going to have an opt-in form on it. And the only thing that you want your visitor to do when they land on the page is to fill out the forms, to squeeze into and fill out their name and email address. It's very simple. That's how I got the name. So we need to create a high converting squeeze page, and we need to make sure that it convert as high as possible, because the more people that fill out the form, the more money you will make from the product you're promoting. Think about it. If the squeeze page is okay, it's just okay, how many people are going to get to the next page? And the next page is where the money is, right? And then you have them build a list and so on. So you really want to make sure this thing is high converting. And I'm going to show you everything you need to do to do that right now. First off, your entire squeeze page needs to fit above the fold. The fold is when you scroll down. Say you're scrolling on the when a visitor lands on the squeeze page, he shouldn't have to scroll at all to see the opt-in box, your core call to action message, and the button. It should all be right there above the fold, so he doesn't have to scroll. Next, you need to use video wherever you can. Okay, it doesn't have to be anything Steven Spielberg quality or anything like that. You don't have to have any advanced motion graphics or anything. A simple PowerPoint video can do the trick, but it also the personal live video with someone talking, preferably yourself, increases conversions quite a bit as well. And you may want to consider that if you don't mind being in front of the camera. You also want to make sure you incorporate a strong call to action. Okay, make your call to action visible. Tell the visitors exactly what you want them to do. Now, above your opt-in box, you should include a sentence telling them to fill out the form to go to the next step. Like, you want to tell, it's not just enough to put the form there in the button. You have to say, fill in the form, enter your name or enter your email address, click the button, and even the button should say, click here to subscribe, click here to see the next, whatever it is, the action that you want them to take. You also want to make your page as simple as possible. Don't try to make it look busy with all kind of huge graphics that could distract from the one thing that you want them to do, which is to click the button, fill in the form, then click the button to opt in. All right, it should be plain and simple, outlining what they're about to see and how they can get the information. The next thing, you want to create different squeeze page variations. You want to become a test maniac. All right, you should build 2, 3, or even 4 squeeze pages. Each one should have totally different format. Don't make them anything, make them completely different. If they're just subtle variances between them, then it won't be enough to determine which one's working and why. You want them to be completely different. If you have one white one, make one black one. If you're using a red headline here, try no headline but a graphic here. Try different things that are really and just so that you get a shotgun approach out there of shooting a lot of squeeze pages, let's say 4 of them, and seeing what you may stumble onto a combination that gets a crazy conversion rate that you weren't even expecting, that flies in the face of all 5 of these steps so far. But that was the point of me telling you to test it first. All right, so you'll do that, and you'll be able to take the one that converts the best and make that your control that you base everything else after that off of. Once you have that winning control, then you can start testing things like the headline. Just change the headline. Use two same control squeeze pages, but one has a blue headline, one has a red headline. One has a certain color, and the other one has a different one. One uses pictures, one uses video. So you can test one thing at a time after you've already established that one control that converts really well. Finally, if you can, add your own picture. Add a picture, a personal picture. Okay, it does increase the trust. And it does have a direct impact on your conversions, which also has a direct impact on your bank account. So what I'm going to do now is show you some examples of some good squeeze pages that I know are converting. We don't endorse any of these products, don't have anything to do with any of these products. Just happen to know that these are good squeeze pages that do the job. They get the email, they get the visitor to opt in. So let's take a look at those. Alright, the first thing you want to do is after you create the template for your squeeze page is to log into Aweber and create the form that you're going to use to copy paste into your squeeze page HTML code. Alright, and it's really easy to do. If you haven't done it before, it just sounds it's easier than it sounds. So first thing you want to do is create a list in that account and name it whatever you're going to call it that you can remember where these subscribers are coming from. Okay, so you would just click on create a list. Create and manage list, as you see here on the screen from the screenshot that I took, and Then you'll go into setting up by clicking on create a new list. Okay, so you'll create a new list after you've already there. You'll click the green button. So after you follow those brief instructions on the screen, within a few minutes, you will have your list up and running, your first list or the list that you're selecting for this in Aweber. So now, very important tip. After you click on the create new list button, as you were just shown, you're going to go through a three-step process of setting up the list. The last one is the confirmed opt-ins option. And when you click on the tab, you see there, it's going to be an option to turn the confirmation request on and off. Okay, it's going to look like this, the confirmed opt-in tab. And then what this is saying is that, do you want people to have to go to their email box after subscribing in the list? Do you want them to have to go back into their email and click a confirmation link before they get added to your list? No matter what this says, you want to turn this off so that when people fill out the form on your squeeze page, you can immediately redirect them to the affiliate offer without them having to go back to their email again and confirm the email address. There's been a lot of controversy over that over the past years, but trust me, the spam complaints will be low as long as you are doing ethical, honest things with your email, and your list is going to grow faster if you use a single opt-in at the beginning. So right when you see this screen, you want to click on the off section. Now once you're done creating a list, you'll click on the web forms tab in your Aweber account. It's right next to the subscribers tab. And this is where you're going to go to create the form that you're going to actually paste into the code of your HTML. So after you click on the create new web form button, you just follow the instructions. Aweber gives you some really nice looking templates for opt-in boxes that you can use on your squeeze page. And the important thing is that when you're creating the web form, make sure you redirect the visitor through your affiliate link after they opt in. Alright, so when you're creating the web form under basic settings, you can edit the URL of your thank you page. And you want to choose the custom page option for your thank you page. And also for the already subscribed page. Alright. Now, then in the input box, all you need to do is copy and paste your affiliate link of the product that you're promoting. That's it. So now when they put in their opt-in, when they opt in to be a subscriber, boom, they'll be forwarded to the product that you're promoting, the 100% commission product. The secret trick for this system for high conversions is to make the squeeze page match the offer. This is one of the most important steps in the entire process. What you want to do is go through the sales letter of the product that you're promoting, okay, and pay close attention to their bullet points, their headline, and their income claims. All right. Now you want to include some of that on the squeeze page so that when the visitor fills out the opt-in form and they get redirected, they don't feel like they ever left your site. Very powerful tip. Very few people are doing that, and it works really, really well. So just to rephrase that, if let's say the page is a purple, yellow, and green site that's talking about how to increase conversions. Well, your squeeze page may have purple, yellow, and white theme, and you use some of the language terminology. You don't have to make a rip-off, identical, exact copy of the page that you're modeling it after, but the color scheme or some of the wordage, the benefits, the dollar amounts, claims, or whatever, it should be similar so that when they leave the site, your squeeze page, they think they're just continuing in the sales funnel. Okay, so taking a look at these squeeze pages, here's one where there's an attention-grabbing headline here, grab your own miracle squeeze page system. Just filling your name and email below, and then they have the handwriting font with the red arrow down for the call to action saying what to do. All this is above the fold. Okay, and then they just have to enter your name and email address horizontally. And you'll notice the call to action again on the button. Click here to grab it down. So that when the person lands on the site, there's no scrolling involved. Okay, they go right to reading that, seeing the conversion rate increase right here, and then entering their name and email address in. So this is a high converting offer. And this is what you need to aim to do. Not this exactly, but something along the lines of this or some of these other squeeze pages that I'm going to show you now. Here's another one, more of a traditional video squeeze page where there's a attention-grabbing pre-headline, attention-grabbing headline, the arrow pointing down, guiding from the headline to the call to action box, which it says enter your email address in the form below, and you will be redirected to my video. So the person is incentivized to put their email address in, and after doing that, they go and click get instant access now, and it also tells them that they hate spam as much as the next guy. And all they're asking for is the email. Quick tip, all you really need to get these days is the email. You don't have to go for the first name and the email. You can if you want to, but getting the email is enough that will increase your conversion rates. And quite honestly, you're not going to use the name that often without them knowing that it's an autoresponder. You know, you're not going to fool them but so many times saying, hey, Tim, or whatever they put in, and half the time they won't put their real name anyway. So just ask for the email address. You'll see a nice increase in conversions for that. But here is another great example of how to do a squeeze page. This is a video squeeze page. You can model this format. Very simple to create. And don't forget to check out the resources section for some squeeze page templates. Here's another horizontal style squeeze page where the gentleman puts the headline here using social proof of all the magazines and such that he's been in. Then the arrows are guiding the eye down. They're using lots of arrows. You'll notice on all of these squeeze pages, the majority of them use some sort of arrow direction, directing the eye down to where you want them to go. Then it says get started right away from home, giving them a direct call to action. Enter your info to reserve your spot. Serious inquiries only. All right, and it's asking for first name, email address, and phone number. Okay, and he has a specific program he's using that for, so you don't have to ask for phone number. But here's an example of it still above the fold. But if you want to list it horizontally, you can do it something like this, where you would have your imagery in the middle here, and it won't affect conversions because you're dropping the eye down with these arrows. Here's an example of a really high converting offer in the real estate niche. You see it starts off with the attention-grabbing pre-headline graphic here that says warning, free videos only intended for use by people who are, it goes on with the headline. This is actually a flashing red arrow that points down for the email-only opt-in. Has an eye-grabbing picture here. He could have even put this picture that plays up here and done away with the house altogether, but that's a testing matter. And you'll see that there's more content below here, but he kept the opt-in box above the fold. So when the person lands on the site, like we've been saying all along, this is the first thing that they see, and they don't have to scroll anywhere. So this is what you want to do for the maximum amount of conversions. Alright, now I'm going to share with you how to go about getting the traffic. And this is a really simple process that you really just have to scale up, and you can rinse and repeat. As we mentioned earlier, the first primary traffic source that you're going to start with is solo ads. And again, solo ads are pretty much solo mailings that someone else with a list will do on your behalf, mail your offer to their list. Alright? Solo ads are usually paid for by you. And it's one of the quickest ways to get an instant surge of traffic and profits from your sales funnel, because you're directly putting your offer in front of thousands of people who have already joined someone else's list and is being mailed by them. Now, you should proceed with caution when buying solo ads, because there's a lot of bogus solo ad sellers out there. You want to make sure that the person you're buying the ad from is legitimate, that they have a responsive list. Okay. There are a lot of scammers who will take your money and never deliver the traffic that you expected, never even send an email. Some will just lie about the size of their list. They really have 200 people and they're telling you they have 20,000. And so it always pays to do some research first. Now, the first place that you want to go is the Warrior Forum. Okay, the Warrior Forum is one of the premier internet marketing forums online. And all you have to do is go there and go to the joint ventures section of the forum. You can join and become a War Room member. I think they have a lifetime membership for $27, $30, something like that. And they have a free membership as well that has less options. But either way, you can go to the joint venture section. You can find plenty of marketers who are selling solo ads for their list. Because think about it, all these people in this forum, they run a lot of WSOs, which means Warrior Special Offers. This is like the Warrior Forum classified ad section. And they make a lot of sales with these products, and then what they do is they go ahead and they build their lists. And then they do swaps with people like yourself who wants to come in and swap lists, or they'll do solo ads for people who want to come in and pay them to mail their offer to the list. So you'll find some really, really responsive lists here. It's just a matter of picking someone who has a reputation on there, and you can see if people have replied and say, hey, it was a great list. I got 300 clicks. Definitely appreciate, you can check out the feedback of what people are saying down in the comments. And typically speaking, for about $100, $150, $200, you can get 1,000 clicks for from a solo mailing. Okay, so if your squeeze page, let's say a squeeze page is converting at 50%, you get around 500 subscribers if the sales letter, and then you got to think about if the sales letter of the product converts, let's say at 5%, well, you're going to make 25 sales. Let's say your commission is $25. Well, you just made $500. It happens like this. It happens like this all the time. Do you see how powerful this is? So not only are you making money, but you're building your email list at the same time that you can use leverage as an asset later. Now, another place to get solo ads is from a place called Safe Swaps. And you can run solo ads to this Safe Swap list, and it's pretty much an ad swap just like we described. You can head over there and get a free trial account and browse around. What's cool about Safe Swap is that they verify people's email address lists so that you don't get scammed by someone. So you can go there now, create an account, and take a look around. Another place you can find to run lots of newsletters to run solo ads is Directory of eZines. You can go to Directory of eZines in Google, and it is a directory that will tell you the newsletters, all the prominent newsletters for just about any niche online, and they'll tell you everything you need to know about it: the circulation, how many subscribers, how much it costs to place a solo ad to everyone that receives that eZine, and so on. And then they have the contact information for the publisher. If you want to email the publisher directly, see if you can get a better deal on the eZine, you can do that. If you want to partner up and try to do a joint venture with the publisher, you can do that. I strongly recommend you check it out. It is not free. It is I believe last time I checked, a yearly commitment to it. But the information that you get, the database is always growing, and the information you get from it is phenomenal. So check that out. And then get prepared to book your first solo ad. Now, you want to book the solo ad for the campaign as soon as possible. This is the next step. So you want to make sure that your squeeze page is working and that your affiliate link is already redirecting to the right place. Now, the quicker you book a solo ad, and the faster you're going to be making money with this system. It's just that simple. Everybody has scheduling issue. A lot of people, just because you book a solo ad on a Monday doesn't mean that they're going to send it to their list on a Tuesday. More than likely, they have other things to do, other mailings that are scheduled in. So you may not get your mailing out to their list till the next week. All right. So it's better to get it done sooner than later. Don't just stop watching this video and then and forget all about doing the solo part. You have to take action. You have to go follow through with the plan, because you won't earn anything without getting some traffic. You'll just have a pretty sales page, squeeze page, and a high converting offer just waiting for the traffic. So many people go so far to getting the process set up, and then life gets in the way and they stop. Well, this is one of those systems where you can't do that. You really have to follow through, and if you go through the part of setting up the squeeze page and selecting the offer, all you have to do is press the button and request a solo ad, buy the ad, because your profit will come back to you almost immediately. All right, and this system works extremely well as long as it's followed through. So what I suggest is you go through, book a single solo ad so that you know how well the squeeze page is converting. And if you have your own email list, go ahead and test it with that. But you want to see what your squeeze page is doing, so that you can make the changes before your solo ad goes out to other lists. Or you even want to make sure that, I would say, test the squeeze page yourself. Go through with the email address that you'll know that it's yours, just to make sure that everything is working flawlessly. And even after you put the email address in, that you get forwarded to the page, the 100% commission product that you put in there. You want to make sure that you're actually getting sent there, because if you're not, your customer's not. Now, when it comes to the actual wording of the solo email, for the subject line, you should always use something in the format of how to do X in Y time. We've paid a lot of money to different copywriters, and we've tested a lot of different subject lines, and that subject line has always outperformed the majority of anything that we put it up against. So that can be how to, make $500 in the next 3 weeks, or how to do X. Could be grow huge tomatoes in the next 24 hours or something. That's the effect of it. And then you can tack on something if you want to test it that makes it seem easy. For example, how to do X and Y time without having to do this. How to grow more tomatoes in 5 days, even if you've never touched a shovel before, something like that. So that subject line will do really well for you. As for for the actual message, you want to keep it short. You want to make sure it has good spacing. You want to make sure that you keep the message within the 80 characters wide width, and make sure that you only put 1 or 2 sentences per paragraph to keep the spacing. Always use a PS. So you want to end it with PS. By the way, you really want to check this offer out before they take it down, because of etc. etc. Okay, and just talk to the person in the email like you're talking to a friend, like you're telling a friend about something cool that you really want them to check out in the in an email, and they'll respond really well. Now, once your solo ad goes out, you're going to notice a huge traffic spike. Okay, this is a huge traffic surge to your website. Now, depending on how responsive the email list is, you can get hundreds of clicks that same day, the very same hour, actually. So depending on the list. People, they're going to start opting into your web form, and then you'll start getting sales. And when the sales come in, it's really an enlightening experience, especially if you've never earned real money online before. To see so many sales coming in a short period of time will start to show you what's really possible. Now, after you get your first solo mailing out, it's time for you to start analyzing your valuable data. And this is the most important thing that you should do. Okay, you really want to get to know what your visitor value is. Your visitor value is also called the EPC, your earnings per click. So, for example, the EPC equals profits divided by clicks. And in the example here, we have $750 in profit divided by 1,000 clicks. Means that you earn 75 cents for every person that clicked to your site, every person that clicked in. Okay, for every visitor that actually went through and clicked. So this data is valuable because you can quickly see if the price of the next solo ad is going to work out for you, if it's worth your money. So keep that in mind while you're growing your list, and now you can start building relationships with the subscribers. Promote, it's not just a one-time deal. You're going to you're going to have the ability to promote other objects, other offers to them, and further monetize the list. Just like we said earlier, this is just like a perpetual machine, because then as your list grows, you can swap with other list marketers, and it never has, you'll pretty much never have to pay for a solo ad again. You have a 500-person list, you swap with somebody else with a 500-person list, and you guys swap, and then you have more subscribers. You might not have all 1,000, all 500 of his people won't opt in, but your list will grow, and then your 1,000 can grow to 2, can grow to 4. And it'll be bigger and bigger each time. And these will be more and more people that actually make it through the sales funnel, and more people that actually buy from you. And that's immediately you'll get sales, and in the back end, on the long run, you'll get sales. Another place you can go and get immediate traffic is the Google Content Network. Okay, you can go here and get clicks for as low as a penny. All right, so you want to go to google.com/AdWords. And when you get into AdWords, if you don't have an account, you want to go set one up. And when you get into AdWords, you can click on create an account, create a campaign. But instead of going to the standard pay-per-click side of things, you want to say display an image ad. And when you do an image ad, basically you're going to create a banner. You can use their display ad builder, and it builds all the images, ads, and all the different banner sizes that you could want. It does it automatically using their template. You'll be putting these ads on all over sites, all over the internet, and related to keywords that you put in. Okay? There's no quality scores to worry about with this. There's no, Google issues other than having a real site with, you have to make sure you have a terms and conditions, a privacy policy, contact us page, all the standard site pages. But beyond that, it's very, very lenient, and you can get a lot of traffic really quickly and really, really cheaply. All right, so you'll get huge traffic on demand, no quality score issues, and it's definitely worth testing out. So these banners will send this traffic, and it will go right to your squeeze page, which will funnel the traffic through the squeeze page directly to your 100% commission, PayPal commission product that hopefully you've picked out through RapBank. And the traffic, it can grow as much as you want it to. It's worldwide traffic, so you can specify your regions, and we do really, really well with that. Another great traffic source for this type of sales funnel is banner ads. All right, Look for high-ranking blogs in your niche. Okay, and ad networks. There are banner ad networks out there. You can go to buysellads.com. That's one. You can find related sites and put your a banner up for your squeeze page and your sales funnel, and start the whole process off. The more traffic that you get into this funnel, the more money is going to spit out the other end. This is your real life money machine here. Once you get it tested and going, and you can figure out, well, okay, I know for every click I'm making 75 cents. So how many clicks do I need today to hit your daily income goal, or whatever it is that you're trying to reach, or a monthly goal? Okay, so banner ads is another reliable source. The best thing about banners is you'll pay one time and get them up for the month. So you may pay $180, $150, but that ad is going to show all month long in that spot. Okay, and you can get thousands and tens of thousands of clicks and views, and it'll be relatively cheap. You're not going to get charged per click. Now we're going to talk about scaling this system up. Okay, talk about these are the advanced strategies. And the first step to increase your income would obviously be to build more squeeze pages. By doing this, you instantly create more revenue, because you're getting more squeeze pages, different, buy more solo ads, and then eventually launch your own CPA offer. Now let me tell you what I mean by this. Let's just say you've done your testing, you've run this thing for a while, and you eventually are able to ramp up your visitor value to $2, so that you know that every person you know that comes into your funnel will eventually be worth $2 on average. All right, you have a nice back-end funnel in place, and your follow-up sequence, and you have your emails that sell other products to the list, and you're ready to go. Well, now you can calculate how much you're willing to pay for a lead. Think about this. You can run your own affiliate program through a CPA network, and you can offer to pay some other marketer who's going to bring you tons of traffic $1 per lead. You can afford to do this because your money is coming to you instantly when people make that purchase. Okay, when they buy that 100% commission product, you're getting paid instantly. So now, why not pay $1 to make back another one that you would have never seen before? All right, are you starting to see the potential of this? I mean, this could be huge. You can contact a CPA network such as Max Bounty, ROI Rocket, Never Blue, and ask them if they will put your offer into their network. And then you'll just have to show them, your conversion rate and your information. But once you're set up and your offer is on one of these networks, you can get instantly flooded with traffic and leads. And since you're promoting a 100% commission affiliate product, you'll get paid instantly. This is the point that I want to make. A lot of times when people set these programs up, they end up running into cash flow issues because they can't pay their affiliates, but at the same time, the affiliates are bringing them tons of traffic, and they want to pay them, but they just can't because they're waiting for their payments. You won't have to worry about this. What you're basically doing is traffic arbitrage, because you're buying the traffic for less than what you're selling it for in your sales funnel. So another very important step you can do is to create your own, replace the affiliate product with your own product. Create your own product. So instead of redirecting from the squeeze page to an affiliate offer, what happens is you just send them to your own sales page for your own product. You could also offer 100% commissions payout on your own product, and then start leveraging other people's traffic who want to come in and promote your product. So as you can see, this is the start of a very, very lucrative journey for you, and the key action is to take action, really, because everything else in the system has been proven and tested to work time and time again if you follow it just as described. Another thing to realize and to remember is that you will be able to sell this sales funnel for immediate cash surge. Okay, you're building exactly what advanced marketers and small business owners and people who are looking to own their own business, you're building that asset exactly like they would want it. Okay, you have steady traffic flowing in. You have instant payments flowing in. You have a list that's being built. I mean, this is a really attractive business if you would like to sell it. And by cashing out, you'll be able to turn your $500 a week income into $20,000 cash in hand. Okay, $20,000 cash in hand, because what happens is online people pay 8 to 10 times what the company or what the business makes per month. And this makes sense because this is going to be an asset that they're going to own forever, and all they have to do is pay 2 months' earnings. Not a bad deal. After you have that nice chunk, then that opens up more options to you. Okay, you can outsource the funnel building process all over again, except have someone do it all for you. That is how this entire system works. And in my opinion, this what I've just given you, these instructions here in this video, is one of the quickest ways you can make real money online. One of the quickest, if not the quickest. So all you have to do is just build a squeeze page, find a good converting product that pays out 100% commission on every sale you make, and then simply buy your advertising, starting with the solo ad, and it's money in the bank. It's truly that easy. So I strongly urge you not to waste another moment. Start setting up your squeeze page and really go after it. You know, go book a solo ad, start testing your conversions, then scale it up and eventually create your own product as quickly as possible so that you can use leverage. Anyhow, I hope you really enjoyed this video, the content of this video, and I believe you'll get a lot out of it, more than what you paid for it. And you know, you're pretty much going to get out what you put in with it. So take this strategy and run with it. You'll be surprised at what kind of results can be achieved with just this one method alone. With that said, I wish you all the best to your success. Until next time.